And just beginning back to a new Ratchet and Clank stream. Chilling stream. And yeah.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
If y'all didn't see the last one, definitely go and check it out for sure. But yeah, we were hanging out with some more Ratchet and Clank 1. So how's everybody's week going so far? Yeah, how's everybody's week going so far? Hopefully everybody's doing good this week. We are on the last day of March of 2026 as well, which is hard to believe. Yeah, absolutely crazy. And also, we would all know that the new Mario Galaxy movie is close as well. But yeah, that's absolutely crazy too, how close we are to the Mario Galaxy movie. 'Cause I'm definitely excited for it. For sure. I am very excited for the Mario Galaxy movie. Yeah, us with the Rhino, right? Us with the Rhino. Starting off with the Rhino, or continuing to sew off with the Rhino. The rip ya a new one. Yeah, I'm doing very good. I've been doing very good so far this week. Hopefully all of y'all are as well. I mean, Sunday, like this upcoming Sunday of next week, it'll be Easter. That's hard to believe too. That Easter is literally just almost here. Right? That Easter is almost here. Easter of 2026. That is hard to believe as well. Like, just about in the 5th months, right? Almost in the 5th months of 2026. This year needs to go a bit slower. I'm just saying. This year, needs to try to go a bit slower. Can I just say? Yeah, it really does need to try to go a little bit slower. It is going a little too fast right now. Because before you know it, we're going to be in summer, right? Before you know it. Just think about that. Before you know it, if you blink the wrong way, we're going to be in summertime. And I just realized, though, we actually went the wrong way. I always normally go to Captain Quark, right? Before we continue the regular route. On this level. Yeah, I don't know why. And also, we began my Secret Agent Clank playthrough as well. Right? Those have started rolling out. My first time playing on Secret Agent Clank. They have released. The first few parts, at least. If y'all have not checked it out. I mean, hey, at least there was a nanotech there. So we're all good. We're all fine. You gotta be careful how I use my ammo, though, because, you know, ammo is not very cheap, though, right? Ammo is not very cheap. So we do have to be careful. We do have to be careful of how we use our ammo. Because everything doesn't come cheap. Do remember that. Everything does not come cheap.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Say 50 bolts. 50 bolts. Like, yeah. It is certainly... Everything does not come cheap, that's for sure. And again, bolts are basically money in the Ratchet and Clank universe. Right? That's basically what bolts are in the Ratchet and Clank universe, is money. Because people in the Ratchet and Clank universe would use bolts to buy things. So yeah, bolts are very valuable when it comes to the Ratchet and Clank universe. And again, I guess we'll be doing the hoverboard racing first. And what did y'all think of that new artwork from Nomura, right? When it came to the anniversary of Kingdom Hearts, which is hard to believe that it's 24 years old. 24 years old. Absolutely crazy.
To the winner of this competition. A platinum zoomerator.
The Kingdom Hearts series started 24 years ago.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, you know, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
Yeah. But what do y'all think of that picture, though? I can tell that's young Xehanort. On that picture, it's young Xehanort. Which Nomura did actually say before. He has mentioned several times that Xehanort is one of his favorite characters in Kingdom Hearts. So, no surprise that Xehanort could be returning in Kingdom Hearts 4. Right? Considering, again, we're talking about the creator's favorite character in the series. Right? Wouldn't be no surprise. Would not be a surprise at all. No surprise at all. But I do hope that this means something, though. you know, when it comes to the 25th anniversary next year, I do hope so, that we'll actually get something new for the 25th anniversary. That's what I'm really hoping for, at least. I'm really hoping this will give us a little bit of hope for next year. Right? I'm just really hoping it'll give us some hope. For something new to be sewn off.
Hi folks, Captain Quark here. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's HoverCon Intergalactic Champions. Let's give it up for newcomers,
Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, look, that's us.
Today's winners will take home a brand new professional-grade Model T15 Platinum Zoomerator. Manufactured by Gadgetron, this hoverboard drive delivers more lift, speed, and maneuverability than any other anti-grav device on the market. Well, folks, that's all the time we have. Tonight, remember to set your info bots to the Quark Classic channel for tonight's episode of Dogfight Over Death Canyon, starring yours truly. Thank you and have a Quark-tastic day.
Now we need to go over to the other side. To where Captain Quark is. Wow. That was a fail. Yeah, that was a fail. Try that again. Let's go back to the ship, just so we can go the other route to lead to Quark in his ship. There we go. That's what I meant to do first. I might need to replace one of these with this. Yeah. So we can drain the water. This part isn't so bad, though. Then we just gotta fill back up the water. We had to drain the water, and then we gotta fill it back up. Now we got this part here. But yeah, it can certainly be something for sure. You definitely have to be fast on your feet in this part. Just because the water is rising. Yeah, the water is rising, so you have to be quick on your feet here. not the worst, though. That's the thing. It's not the worst. Yeah, not the absolute worst. Not the absolute worst.
Hey, press conference is over. Captain Quark don't want no more reporters bugging him in his trailer.
Oh, you see, my friend and I need to speak to the captain about a matter of galactic security.
You mean you and your walking camera? You paparazzi make me sick. Now beat it.
But, sir, I'm sure the Captain Quark will understand once we...
Now, save it. I know how it works. You convince me to let you in. You snap a picture of the captain in his underpants. Then you sell a picture to the info tabloid for $1 million votes.
You've got it all wrong.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here making 6 votes an hour, and I have to listen to a lecture
That's
from
a ripoff.
cheapskate Quark. So you don't get in unless I get a kickback in advance.
Yeah, 6 bolts
See how it works.
an hour.
You grease the hinges, the door opens.
Yeah, 6 bolts an hour. That is a ripoff.
Captain Quark.
What's that?
It's Ratchet and Clank, Captain. You know, from the hub.
Oh, yes, I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank the galaxy you found me.
Huh?
There's an awful plot being hatched to destroy our planets.
Ratchet, he knows.
Great. Does that mean we can go hoverboarding now?
My friends, we're all in grave danger, and I believe that together we can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want our help?
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping an eye on you. I've never seen anyone with such raw talent. You are a true hero in the making.
Really? You mean I could be famous?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, here, take this. What makes one man toil in obscurity while another becomes a hero? Is it strength, compassion, determination, or just pure blind luck? Wise men through the ages have struggled with that very question, but Captain Quark knows the secret. That's why he's been able to defeat more despots, rescue more damsels in distress, and save more civilizations.
Again, it's so simple. Just put your hold through it. That's like he did.
It's your opportunity to see if you've got the stuff heroes are made of. This infobot contains coordinates to Quark's secret base. Can you quickly conquer Quark's killer cannonade?
I just love that it says mom over there.
Can you quickly quit? Oh, just make your way through the defenses to the center of the base. Prove yourself. Learn the secret and earn your place in galactic history. Consult your doctor before attempting any strenuous exercise. Not responsible for death or dismemberment. Your results may vary.
Results may vary.
Meet me at my headquarters.
Hey, Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
Yeah, this planet is now complete. We kind of did it in the order I don't normally do it in this level, right? Because I normally go there first, and then I go through the actual, actual level, normal part of the level to the hoverboard racing. But I did it in kind of the other way around, which it really doesn't matter which way you do first. That's the thing. It really doesn't matter which part you do at first. It does not matter one bit. Yeah, I gotta check in on Thursday when it comes to see how everything is going along since, my surgery last year. Just a whole check-in, see how the results are, how everything is clearing up in my head from, from my surgery last year in November.
To prove yourself strong and brave like me. Conquer it, and you'll join in my fight against...
I think everything's gonna be good, though. The whole checkup.
What? I can't hear you.
The whole checkup's gonna be good. Again, it's just a checkup.
Still having trouble.
Have to go and see how things are going.
We might be dead by then!
What?
All right, Clank, let's get going.
I just know everything's gonna go all smoothly. We just gotta talk with my doctor and stuff. And probably look at some pictures that they managed to get.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
And things will go all good. Yeah, with the Rhino, we can just obliterate all these enemies in this level, though. Like, I swear, we're able to just obliterate these enemies. When you have the most powerful weapon in the galaxy. Like, absolutely. This level isn't all that bad either, I'll say. Even the whole boss fight in this level. Yeah, even the whole boss fight in this level isn't all that hard. Oh, I'm so glad we managed to catch the edge there. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to catch the edge there. But we did. We were able to catch it very good. Well, we're dead. It's all good, though. We're just... Thankfully, there was a checkpoint not too far, though. So, yeah, we're all fine. We're all good. Okay, okay, I was gonna say, I may have accidentally did that a little too late. Or a little too early. But no, we did it. We managed to get it. Yeah, the gold bolt ain't in here right now, since, you know, this is a challenge mode save file. That, since we've already gotten the gold bolt in this. But still, get the bolts, that's for sure. I'll definitely take the bolts. You gotta be very fast with some of these buttons, though. Right, that's the thing. You gotta be quick. Gotta be pretty quick on your feet. Pretty quick on your feet. Just obliterate these. I'm telling you. Being able just to obliterate these. A long ladder upwards, I can say. Yeah, a lot of draining water here, too. There's definitely a lot of draining, having to drain water. Just to get rid of these fish enemies. That would normally eat you. Again, not so bad though. It's not all that terrible though. But you don't even really have to get rid of these cells that are sticking out. You really don't have to do that. They won't hurt you. Should be all of them taken out. We'll just do this. Yeah. And then we gotta drain the water again. Like I said, there's a lot of draining water here. Definitely a lot of draining water. But now we have the fight.
Well, you two continue to surprise me. Step into the ring of heroes, and I will finally give you what you deserve.
Ratchet, this is no time for you to become cautious. We have reached our goal.
I don't know. There's something fishy going on here.
Listen to your little metal friend, Ratchet. Your destiny is mere steps away.
It's just something doesn't seem right.
This is it. Quark is going to help us stop Cheb and Drek.
Why, thank you, Clank. You've been most helpful.
Get off of me, you idiot!
I love it when a plan comes together.
What do you mean?
What do you think he means, genius? He's not gonna help us. He's gonna kill us.
You catch on quick. Although there is one problem with your hypothesis. I'm not going to kill you.
You're not?
No. He is.
But why?
But why?
It's really not that difficult to decipher. I'm the official spokesman for Drake's new planet. I can't have you two getting in the way of my comeback.
This isn't over, Quark.
No. But it will be soon.
And again, with the Rhino, this fight is going to be over before you know it. Yeah, with the Rhino, this boss fight is going to be over before you know it. I swear. This fight is going to be over before you even know it. We'll bring him over here. Again, all you have to do is just make him fall into lava. Just lead him over to the bridge, and you'll be able to take him out. Just like that.
I wonder what that infobot is for.
Maybe it can replace you.
We're pinned down! We're pinned down! The ships are hammering our position from the air! That was a little too close. We need support now! Actually, I need support. My entire battalion went AWOL and left me to fight this war on my own. If the enemy doesn't kill those guys, I will. I'm not going to last much longer. Requesting immediate assistance. Over and out.
Those are direct ships destroying that planet. We must help that commando.
Are you serious? That's it. I am out of here. Captain Quark is gonna be sorry he messed with me.
This is not about Captain Quark anymore. There are innocent lives being lost.
Yeah? Well, I'm done with this stupid hero stuff. I got my own agenda now.
Ratchet, this is not like you.
What do you know about me? You spent this whole time looking for Quark. You don't know anything about me.
I know that you will do the right thing.
Well, right now the thing I want to do is find Quark. How do you start this stupid thing?
Have you forgotten? You need a robotic ignition system. I will start the ship if you agree to help that commando.
There's some blackmail.
So, blackmail is it? Fine. Just shut up and start the ship.
Yeah, just doing some blackmail.
Back so soon? Oh, you're talking to me. I'm not in the habit of talking to myself, you buffoon. Did you get rid of them? Yes. No. Well, I had this plan, and I thought... You thought? You thought? I do the thinking around here, you slug-brained idiot. I simply need you to eliminate those two nuisances before they can cause any real trouble. But I wanted to... Do you still want to be the highly paid spokesman for my planet? Yeah. Then the next time I send you to do a job, I want results. Now get out of my sight.
Oh, Drek. He is certainly something. Certainly something indeed.
Add attention, you deserting maggots! The next time you soldiers try to go AWOL, I'll shoot you myself.
Look, I just want to...
Zip it, worm! You see those bombers? If you don't get to the turrets and knock those ships out of the sky, this whole planet's gonna be rubble! Meet me at the city entrance!
I'll help.
Yeah? Why don't you go help him? Into another trap. Well, go on. Go fight some evil.
At least I'm not a coward.
Whatever. As soon as I find Quark, I'm selling you for scrap.
Ouch. Like, ouch, for sure. Saying that he would sell Clank for scrap. Like, that certainly has to hurt, for sure. I can definitely say. I mean, Clank does show that obviously he has feelings, right? Even though Clank is a robot, he has shown that he does have feelings. This level isn't too bad, though, I would definitely say. It's not very bad. Well, of course you can't really complete, you know, having to destroy those bombers, those ships, you can't destroy without using the magnet boats to even get over to there, which you don't get until later on. Or a little bit later on. Not too far. Yeah, you can whack these mines with your wrench. You can hit them with your wrench if you want to. But you can just jump over them.
Halt! Who are you? What are you doing?
We are on a mission to save the galaxy.
Speak for yourself and put your hands down. You look ridiculous.
Actually, I don't care who you are. I've got to get the heck out of here. I joined the army to get money to go to college. I never knew I'd end up in a war. Go figure.
This is a noble cause, sir.
Noble my hiney. I just want to get home to my family. Here, I pulled this off a busted robot. Give me some bolts for a bus fare and it's yours. Thanks a bunch. Good luck saving the galaxy or whatever.
Greetings, Supreme Executive Chairman Drek. As you can see, we're about to test our newest automated pilot's helmet. This helmet allows pilots to control our latest high-tech gadgets using only their parts. Please enjoy the demonstration.
I just love the way that it just goes back like that.
A few minor adjustments.
Yeah, I just love that.
Oh, if they ever get the kinks worked out of that thing, I have got to get me one of those.
If they are working for Chairman Drek, they may know where he is.
Is that all you can think about? Drek this and Drek that? I got my own problems.
If you cannot see the importance of this situation, you do have problems.
Yeah? Well, if you're so smart, how come you fell for Quark's stupid trick? Ah, forget it. We both need to get to this planet, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I got the coordinates. But of course, we will do the other parts of this level, of course, as well. And again, I will use this because there are some crates behind here. There we go. Yeah, definitely getting a lot of these. Definitely get as many bolts as that I can get. Definitely. Get as many bolts that I can carry. Nope. I didn't think I still had the PTA on me. Yeah, I didn't think I still had the PTA. Again, destroying that tank is very handy, though, with the Rhino. I can just definitely say. Look at that, turned it into a chicken. I have turned that tank into a chicken. How does that even work? Right? How can you turn a tank into a chicken? That's what I would like to know. Yeah, that's what I would like to know. How is that even possible? Turning a tank into a chicken. At least I would like to know how that's even possible.
Plastic thing, it won't budge. I've tried everything I know short of nuclear weaponry. No, never mind.
Well, you tried. See ya.
Not so fast, soldier. You're going into that compound even if I have to throw you. Aha! That ventilation shaft leads to the turret platform. Soldier, find a way to use that shaft to infiltrate the compound undetected. You've shown bravery by making it this far, soldier. And for that, I reward you. I intercepted this communique that you might find useful. Take it. I'm off to find my battalion. Good luck.
Hello once again, fellow blog. I hope this message finds you well. As many of you know, our home planet is no longer habitable. We've abandoned our factories, our laboratories, and our happy lives because of the encroaching pollution, leaving much behind. Unfortunately, the nearby planets will supply us with all we need to create our new home, which is nearing completion. Once our scientists locate the ideal orbit, our new world will be perfect. So reserve your space now. Prime locations are filling up fast. Good day.
Now do you understand why we must stop him? He won't rest until he has destroyed every planet in the galaxy.
Yeah? Well, I got bigger fish to fry.
Bigger than the galaxy?
Well, different fish anyway. Look, didn't that commando guy say we could get into that compound?
Yes, by using the ventilation shaft. But we will need something special to walk on that.
Fine, let's get going then. We'll come back later.
Yeah. You can only use some boats, some special boats to get, like, for us to magnetize, to walk onto the sides and stuff. But you don't necessarily have to do that for the story. Yeah, you don't have to necessarily do it for the story. That's just for, you know, fully completionists. Fully completing. It's not really for, you know, for the story. Yeah, not for the story. If you're just doing the levels for the story, then yeah, you don't have to do that. I mean, for destroying those ships, you do get a metal detector. Or, it's like a metal detector. Yeah, it is somewhat like a metal detector that you do get. Now, this level is very simple, because all you need to do is just get the helmet that they showed on that info bot. That's all you need to do this level for, is just to do one thing. Yeah, just gotta do this planet for one thing. It's quite simple, really. Quite simple. Okay, I guess... Okay, we do have full health. I didn't even realize that we had full health. For some odd reason, I didn't even realize. Yeah, a very odd reason. Yeah, all these enemies getting taken out by the Rhino, though. Y'all can just see why it's my favorite weapon in the game. I absolutely love the Rhino. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. I felt like yeah, I don't know how I didn't get hit there. Even though it seems like I should have gotten hit there. I somehow didn't. And yeah, here's that said area from the info bot. Where it showed that failed attempt. Yep, we got the pilot helmet. And again, that's all you needed to go to this planet for. Literally. That's all you needed to go to this planet for.
I got some great bargains for you.
Is just to get this pilot helmet. Now, even though I already got the gold bolt, I would still like to get these bolts. I would still like to get the bolts here. Yeah, I'd still like to get the bolts here. So many enemies, though. That's for sure. There's definitely lots of enemies. And yeah, try not to touch these. Because, like it just did, it hurt me. It managed to hurt me. So, yeah, don't get hit. So yeah, we've completed that level. Very, very short. Because again, just find a pilot's helmet. That's it. That is literally the only mission in this level. Now I do like how this level is. At least the first part of it. Where we can't play as Ratchet because we don't have an oxygen helmet. Or a helmet that is like an oxygen helmet. We can only play as Clank, because Ratchet obviously can't breathe in the fumes, you know, the gas that's inside of this place. But thankfully, since Clank is a robot, he is just fine. Right? He is just fine. So yeah, we can only do this, the first bit. This first part here with Clank, and then later on with Ratchet, and a bit with Ratchet once we have a helmet that he can use. Again, I just really love these little bots. They're just so helpful. So helpful. But they do die very easily. That's the thing. They do die very easily. I mean, Clank can die pretty easily too. Yeah, Clank can die pretty easily too. So definitely be careful. Clank is definitely very good for being how small he is, though. He really can do some great work. I'll go ahead and place those inside there. I really do like these Clank sections, though. They're not too bad. These Clank sections aren't so bad in the especially later on in the series. Well, again, at least the games that I have gotten up to, right, that I've played so far. Right, the games that I've at least played so far. I can just say that, yeah, the Clank sections have definitely been really cool. I'll definitely say. You really shouldn't have any trouble with these Clank sections. You really shouldn't have too much trouble with them. Because again, they're not bad. They're not too difficult. They're pretty basic. Which also, speaking of Ratchet and Clank, on this week's Pizza Thursday we will be beginning Ratchet and Clank on the Pizza Thursday series on this Thursday. So yeah, I can just go ahead and tell y'all that. We'll be beginning the Ratchet and Clank series on the Pizza Thursday series starting this Thursday on the 2nd. Since, you know, the 1st is on Wednesday. Here's the magnet boats. Yeah, here are the magnet boats that we would need for that military-like level. That's what I get, though. Especially when that guy, you know, just talking, that commando is talking to them. And they're doing their hands up to them like you would see soldiers do. Now, this part can be tricky. Yeah, this part can be tricky. Just because of these bombs. They can accidentally, like, kill these bots. If you're not careful. So, but, again, not really too bad, though. Not really so bad. Just be careful. And if you activate one, just make sure you go a far distance. Make sure you go a far distance. Okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely be careful here. Here. These guys should be okay there. They should be okay right there. While I go back and get those other two that got killed. I mean, if it happens, it happens, right? It's not too bad, though. It's not the absolute worst. Because things like this happen, of course. Things like this happen. Sometimes I can do this part. I have done this part quite a bit of times without any of these bots getting destroyed. And me having to go back and, you know, get them again. It's not the absolute worst thing, I can say. And of course, it's just basically memorizing. Just have to memorize of where those. I don't know if it's like fire or something. I don't know what those are exactly. That you have to. That y'all managed to see there. I don't even know. I don't even want to know what this stuff is that's under us. It looks like acid. I don't even know what it is. I don't even want to know what that stuff is. Again, if he attacks, he'll just respawn there, so it's no big deal. I can just command him to attack again when it respawns. So no big deal. Yeah, absolutely no big deal. Now, of course, later on, there will be more of these. Yeah, there will be more of these. Which you're definitely going to have to be careful with. You're definitely going to have to be careful with. But the more you have, the more not hard it should be. There we go. And that's all we can do for Clank. Yeah, that's all we can do for Clank until we get that whole helmet. Not the pilot's helmet, but another helmet. It's like an oxygen helmet. Which that is actually, believe it or not, that's actually in the very next level. Upcoming level. So, exactly what this infobot showcases.
Better not let Ratchet see this one.
Yeah, so much for that, though, because Ratchet does see what's on the infobot, and it's Pokataru. Right? Of it being Pokataru. So yeah, we can leave this level for now until we have that whole helmet for Ratchet.
Hey! You giving me these or not?
They are magnetic. I appear to be stuck to them.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, he is a robot too, so metal.
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our missions.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore our warm waters. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea. You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
Joe I Resort. Pokataru.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
Like, ouch. Yeah, the comebacks, though. Like, yeah. That's an ouch. For sure. That is certainly an ouch for sure. But this is a pretty cool place, though. And this is also why I'm glad we went and got, you know, the pilot helmet. Because we're going to need it for this level.
Hey, you two are the first friendly faces I've seen in weeks. You are friendly, aren't you?
To you, yes. To him, no.
Well, friend, have I got a deal for you? Since the Blarg began dumping their toxic sludge into our ocean, the wildlife has,
Become ravenous mutants?
yeah, you could say that. All my customers either left or became lunch. So I'm closing the place down. However, I just so happen to have one, count 'em one, O2 mask left.
How much?
It's not for sale.
But you said...
I said I had a deal, and indeed I do. You boys get rid of those Blarg ships, and it's yours. Just escort me to the other end of this resort, and you can use our jet fighter.
Jet fighter, eh? Alright. But you better not try to stiff us.
Yeah, this guy seems like he would be some kind of con man. That's all I'm saying. This guy definitely seems like he would be some sort of a con man. You know, kind of like on SpongeBob, on the guy selling the candy bags, right? The candy bar bag carrying bags. Not so bad making it over to there, though. Again, especially with the Rhino. Especially with the Rhino, it really isn't all that terrible. Yeah, of course, just be careful, though, when it comes to your health, though. Because, yeah, these things can definitely be something. Definitely can be something for sure.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Yeah, the Rhino will certainly help you when it comes to getting rid of these enemies. That's for sure.
We're here. Now where's that fighter?
Right there in that locked garage. One tourist crashes a jet and wham! Lawsuit.
That lock is unlike any I have seen.
Very astute observation, Mr. Shiny. I can't open it either. I don't trust the tourist, and the board of directors don't trust me. So we have a little problem.
We have a little problem. I just want the O2 mask. So if you can't open up the lock, that's your problem. Now cough up the mask.
Well, I can see that you really wanted to fly our jet. So I'll tell you what. Go talk to Bob in his robo-chat. He knows about these locks.
Well, what have we got here? Hey, watch it. I recognize that work. You're from Seattle, ain't you?
Yeah, he installed the helipack.
I can see that. I taught that idiot brother of mine everything he knows. Look, if you want some real hardware, I can fix this little feller up with a thruster pack.
Ooh. Will it help us get past that weird lock by the fighter garage?
Ah, you know about those gizmos, huh? Well, it sure as heck will. It's got a real special power slam move built right in.
It's a good thing I need this to get to that jet, or you'd be out of luck, pal.
I've got it. I'll have you fixed up faster than a horny toad hopping. Well, there you are, little buddy. Better than new. That's right. I am the man.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, this is a really cool one, though, too. I will definitely say. But yeah, all we have to do is just destroy these. That is pouring all this green stuff in the water. Which, yeah, is very not good for the ocean. Certainly. Whatever this toxic sludge stuff is that these enemies are dumping into the ocean, it certainly is not good. Not good at all for the ocean. So bad to take out, though. Definitely not so bad. Just need to take out 2 more. One to go. There we go. We have now destroyed all of them.
Well, I guess that should do it. Here you go.
It's about time.
There we go. Yeah, this will take us back to here. Now we can leave this planet and go back to here with Ratchet. Yeah, we can now go back to this planet as Ratchet. Now that we got the O2 mask. Now that we got the O2 mask, we can properly explore this planet. And again, even with Ratchet, this place is pretty cool though. Pretty cool. When you got two paths here, you have two paths you can take here.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Yeah. There's two paths that you are able to take. One that will lead to an infobot, and the other that would lead to an area where you can actually get more nanotech health. Yeah, where you're able to get some more health. Which is really cool, I'll say. And of course, I would take both paths. Right, to take both paths. Again, this level just gets easy too when you actually have the Rhino. When it comes to taking these enemies, that can be pretty hard to do. I really would have thought the Rhino would have taken out that whole... What it reminds me of TNT. That's all I can just say. Those crates that explode remind me of TNT. Like on Crash. Right, like on Crash. That's what it definitely reminds me of. We can activate an elevator over here too. And now we're in Clank section with Ratchet. Yeah, we're on Clank section with Ratchet. Now we're going to go to the other side, where the infobot is. But again, just like I said, with the Rhino, it's very easy. It can be very easy with the Rhino. We just can't use our gun while we're on this. You can't use your weapon when you're only your wrench when we're on this. can just blow up all these enemies here. But yeah, we can use our bomb here too. Which I don't know how they didn't wake up before. That's what I want to know. I don't know how they didn't wake up before.
Hello again, everyone. Supreme Executive Chairman Trek here to fill you in on our progress. We have now found the perfect orbit for our planet, one which will allow for the optimum temperature all year round. However, there is a planet now occupying that orbit, and sadly, for its few insignificant inhabitants, it must be destroyed. And that's why we've created this! The Planet Buster Maximus, a device capable of blowing an entire planet into subatomic particles. We're quite proud of it. Here's how it works. We attach the Planet Buster to this ship, fly it into orbit around the planet, and let it go! Kaboom! Quite ingenious, really. Once our trained professionals put the finishing touches on our new planet, everything will be complete. Thank you. Goodbye.
Now this guy's gonna blow up an entire planet? That's just mean.
That's what I've been telling you.
Look, I'm still gunning for Quark. If we end up taking out Drek too, hey, fine. What?
You do care.
Don't push it, pal.
Just don't push it. That's what he's just saying. Don't push it. But again, we're back in the Clank section, but with Ratchet, since this is our way to get back to the ship. Again, definitely not hard when it comes to using the Rhino. That is for sure. That is for sure.
That must be the ship that will transport the bomb.
You think? Great work, detective.
But yeah, I will conclude this stream here. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure your notifications turned on so you don't miss anything new. Yeah, catch you next one.